Hello everyone, it's Melly. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. If you're, please don't forget to subscribe down below. If you like my content, I will be very happy to welcome you into our community. And for those of you who return to my channel, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Maybe there will be some noise in this video because I have two of my girls in my room with me. So yeah, sorry in advance if there is some. Today I wanted to talk about the brands that I really discovered and fell in love with in 2020. The brand that I was disappointed in 2020 and the brand that I am really boycotting forever, maybe, I don't know, at the moment. I saw this kind of video in my friend channel, Michelle. I think it's Michelle... Makeup with Michelle. I don't even know the name. Gosh, I really love her channel. Obviously, I think that you already know her, but if you don't, I will have her video down below in the description box. But she did a video where she talked about the brand that she fell in love with in 2020, and I thought it was really interesting, so I wanted to do my kind of video. I will include as well brand that I was disappointed and brand that I'm really boycotting. So the first brand, first of all, let's talk about the one that I fell in love with. It's the brand Lunar Beauty. Like I said in some of my videos already, I think the packaging of this brand it's absolutely stunning. It's the best packaging ever. So pretty, such quality, creativity. It's really like a piece of art, really, for me. I think it's, yeah, very pretty. It's the brand from Melly here on YouTube, and I really enjoy the packaging. It is a more expensive brand than other that I will talk about. But I think it's stunning. The quality is really here. I have this palette from this brand that I really enjoyed, that I talked about in my last video, I think. It's the one that I'm wearing right now. I have this one, and this one on. Yeah, I use a lot of blush. But it is pigmented, not like too pigmented, but it is pigmented, buildable, very blendable. I really enjoy this brand. And I have also one lipstick from him and one gloss. The gloss I just can't figure out where it is, but let me show you the lipstick. Here is the lipstick. As you can see, there is kind of a little crystal, little diamond on the top. And I think it's very sleek, very elegant. I really love. And the formula, obviously, it's really good. So that's really a brand that I was discovering in 2020 and that I was like, oh my god, that's so great. I want to buy a palette from him, the eyeshadow palette, but it is expensive. It's like, for me, in Europe, it's 55 euros, the palette. So, you know. Another brand, I didn't discover it in 2020 because I think that in 2019, I think it's where I bought this palette from BH Cosmetic. It's Summer in Saint-Tropez. It was the first palette that I bought from them. And already I found it really great. I think I talked about it in my favorite of 1 year. I just can't remember which one, but the shimmer are very pretty, original, creamy, pigmented, and yeah, very original. They have different Swift. For example, this one, it's like a pink and a blue and a green. It's very pretty. The mattes are really good as well, pigmented. So first of all, when I bought this palette, I was like, oh, I like it. But this year, I went crazy. I was like, this brand is so great. I love the packaging every time. I think it's really cute. I have the avocado toast palette. It's all the green, and same thing, there is a mirror. I really enjoy when there is one. And the shimmers are so pretty. Like I said, the mattes are really good as well. But I think that the shimmer are really original. The colors are original. I really like lemon pepper in this palette, but I think this brand really went into my heart in 2020. I was blown away with the quality. I have this one also, the blush palette that I'm sure you know that I enjoy this palette. I have this one also that I really enjoy. I prefer the blush though, that's really good. I have the blueberry muffin palette that I really like because I didn't have those type of color yet when I bought it. Some gray, some more kind of different type of purple. And the shimmer is so good, so pigmented, creamy. Like I said, very original. This one, for example, it's like blue, but there is still purple on it. The color is so good. So that's really a brand I recommend because it is affordable, it's cute, there's a mirror, mattes are great, shimmers are really where my heart goes. Okay, let's switch it up a little. Let's talk about a brand that I was disappointed about. It's the ColourPop brand. And let me say, it really pains me to say that I was disappointed with this brand because I do enjoy their packaging so much. So cute. I don't know if it is original every time, but I really love the packaging. And they did so many collaboration that I enjoy from afar because I didn't bought it necessarily, but really cute. It wasn't my first time using ColourPop because I had bought stuff from them, but not palettes. Yes. And this year I bought 3 palettes from them. First of all, this one, the Miss Bliss. So this one, the packaging is not that cute. It's not what I bought it. I bought it because it's peach pastel and I really enjoy peach color. So it is cute, but I used on one eye the more orangey peachy tone and on the other eye the more pinky tone. And frankly, when I look back in the mirror, I didn't really see a difference between the 2 eyes, so that was kind of a bummer. And the pigmentation was not really out of this world. So that's really too bad. I bought also a palette that I waited so long to buy. It's the So Jaded palette. You will find in the description box the videos where I test really the product if you want to check it out. But first of all, this eyeshadow just broke for no reason. I didn't even use the palette yet. I opened it and bim, it was on the floor, and ColourPop didn't want to send a new one because apparently it was too long after I received the palette, even though I didn't use it yet. So I was disappointed by that, and I was also disappointed by the pigment of the eyeshadow. I was really expecting more, maybe because I saw videos of Kathleen Light, because it is a collab with Kathleen that I really enjoy. She seems like an angel to me. So I am happy to have this palette because I do enjoy the colors. I have to play with it more, but I was feeling, a little bit, it was under my expectation, can I say that? There are some colors though that are really stunning. For example, this one, the Peridot color, this green shade that is really stunning, but Yeah, most of all I was disappointed with the pigment of the palette. But I did bought this palette. It is a collaboration with Christie, Raw Beauty Christie, and this one, it's better. The quality is better, I think. I don't know if they changed something, I don't know, but I was really surprised and happy with the result on the eyes, and it's a very, very pretty palette for fall. So I'm not saying that Colourpop is really awful and not good at all, because they are not that expensive and I really enjoy the packaging and all. But I was, by the palette, I was a little bit, yeah, like I said, I was expecting more. I do enjoy though the blush that I have from them. I have this one, it was a collab with Disney. It is Court of Miracles. Really good blush. The pigment is there, it's pretty, the packaging is gorgeous, gorgeous. I have this highlight that I have to test it more. It is very out of this world, really pigmented, so it is something that I enjoy. But wait, my earring. But I think that I'm not used to that kind of product because it is like a cream. The texture is so unique. It's like, yeah, very buttery, and the color is gorgeous. But I just have to get used to that kind of product because when I apply it on the cheek, it can appear like too much, or I'm struggling with the application. But that's on me, not on them. So it's a Super Shock highlight in the color Flexitarian. But when I'm using it, it's really boom on the cheek. Let me just do a little bit. But see? It's just that I have to go slowly, I guess, but it's really, really glowy. And I do have lippies from Colourpop, those kind of lippy stick. So they're good, but yeah, they're good. You know, just nothing special about it. I have though the gloss that I talked about in my last video, a gloss from them with the collab with Christie. Really good. Became one of my favorite gloss. So not everything is disappointed, you know. A brand that I discovered this year and that I really like, it's Nabla. To be fair, I have only 2 products for them. It is a bronzer. I have the color Ambra, it's the skin bronzing, and I have the skin glazing highlight in the color Ozone. And I talk about this bronzer in my last video. I think it's very natural, and the cheek is the one that I'm wearing right now. So yeah, very natural. It doesn't have any kickback, even if it is a powder. It's very creamy, but it's, yeah, very, very natural. So I think that for everyday is great actually, because I'm sure not to go overboard with this one. And the highlight is stunning as well. I think you can go very subtle to a more intense glow. And it's really like you have your cheek wet. It is right here. I think the color is very, very pretty, and you can go like I said, to more natural, to really building the glow. So a really good product. I want to test out the palette, because eyeshadow palette is really something that I like to collect. I mean, I like to collect all makeup, but eyeshadow palette, you know, it's something that I can more easily buy. Okay, another brand that I fell completely in love in 2020, it's the by Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay, at the beginning it was only a retail website where I can buy some products that are coming from the US without having to pay the shipping cost. So there is a lot of brands in this website, and it's really, yeah, really good website. And not too long ago, they decided to create their own makeup brand, and they're not expensive. Packaging is really good. There is a mirror. The mattes are very pigmented, blendable, gorgeous. The shimmers also are really good. So that is a brand that I really recommend. I have this Book of Magic palette that I really enjoy. There is a mirror, like I said, and the shimmers are really interesting, and that's what I like. The mattes also are really good, but yeah, the shimmers are great. I have the pastel palette. There is a mirror, really cute, good pigmentation. Really enjoy this one. I have the palette in collab with Nikki Tutorials here on YouTube. A bigger palette where you can have a very interesting shimmer as well. My favorite, I think, it's the shimmer All In right here that I have in my inner corner. Actually, I don't know if you will be able to tell, but very beautiful shimmer with a lot of different glitters, reflective glitters, so really good. I also have blushes from Beauty Bay that I enjoy, pigmented, blendable, very pretty on the skin. I have the highlight as well, that is more on the glittery side. So you don't really see glitter on the face, but it does have a little bit of glitter, so I don't know what to think about it yet, but very glowy. They are saying you can go to subtle to out of this space, but it's more out of this space than subtle. But really recommend this brand because they're really not expensive, and not long ago they launched their lip liner and lipstick bullet that I really want to try, but this will have to wait a little bit. Okay, another brand where I was feeling a little bit down, it's the Juvia's Place palettes. I was disappointed, I have to say. I have this one that is good. This one is good, but there is no mirror. That's always a bummer for me. But the pigmentation is not crazy. The packaging though, it's always on point. I really enjoy. I have this one. I have the Nubia 3 Coral palette. Really cute packaging. Can you see with the light? Yeah, I think so. More on the coral, but a lot of gray and cooler tone. I have also this one, the Sarahan. Really interesting as well. So the color story every time is cute. I have this one that I don't find really exceptional because it's a nude palette and those two are too similar, I find. I'm sorry, I'm holding the baby in the same time, it's kind of difficult. And a little bit boring, but I just wanted to try a nude palette and it's just not really for me. But the pigmentation is not crazy, first of all. And the shimmers, I'm really disappointed because I really have to build the shimmers, and even when I'm building, it's not exceptional. So yeah, it's not really expensive. I was expecting more because Nikki talked about it, a lot of people talking about it, like, oh yeah, it's so pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty, but I do prefer, for example, BH Cosmetic or by Beauty Bay palettes because there is more pigment. So it's more interesting. I don't have to build for an hour to have some results, you know what I mean? So, and the shimmers, yeah, like I said, I was disappointed. It's not really crazy. Let me know down below if you had the same opinion as me. A brand that I find interesting, not saying that I really fell in love with, but I find interesting. It is expensive. It is by Terry, the brand by Terry. I have a CC powder, a CC kind of highlight powder from them. This beautiful blush though, really pretty. And I have, do I have something else? No, I think that's it. It is pretty, really expensive, because it's supposed to have like skincare ingredient in the makeup. But this product is really, yeah, the two products that I have are really pretty. The packaging is gorgeous. It's just that it is really expensive. So I like this brand, but I just can't buy as much as I would want, because the price, people, is just yeah, out there. A brand that I want to discover more from, it's the brand Melt Cosmetic. I have this Smoke Session, this palette, and the pigment is really, really there. Really pigmented. The mattes are great. There is only 2 in this palette, but they're great. The shimmers are really pretty. It is expensive though, I find. So I'm just wondering, you know, for example, looking at BH Cosmetic or Beauty Bay, they're really not expensive, really affordable, and the quality is there. So I'm like wondering, why is this so expensive? Because yeah, it is, it's quality, that's for sure, but same as other brand, it's not as expensive. So maybe it is because of the type of ingredient that they're using. I really don't know, but let me know down below if you know something about it. And another brand that I can say falling in love, like the Melt Cosmetic, because I just have one palette from them also, but it's the Ace Beauty. I have the Classical Paradise, and I'm just loving the packaging, the color story as well, very unique, original. There is a mirror. The pigmentation is there, and the shimmers are really interesting as well. I like when there is shimmers that are kind of different, and they're like shifting or different colors, and not the kind of shimmer that you can find in other palettes. So I really want to test it more. I bought it on Yes Style. I have a coupon now with Yes Style, so there is a link down below if you want to save some money. Okay, I finished. Now the brands that I'm boycotting. The first one is Revolution, and all that the brands that are gravitating around this one. So Makeup Revolution, XX Revolution, Revolution Pro, you know, all Revolution stuff. Because for what I saw, I think they're not duping other product, they're copying other product. And that's not something that I want to encourage. So for example, you will have a Huda Beauty palette, and Revolution will launch also the same palette. You know, they're practically the same packaging, the same color on the palette. So I do understand taking inspiration from other stuff around you, other brand and all, but when you are copying the exact thing, sorry, yeah baby, when you're copying the exact thing that a brand released, I don't think that's normal. I think it's stealing. So I don't want to put my money on that. You know. So that's one brand. And the other one is Jeffree Star. I watched Jeffree before. Even in 2020, it's 2020 that I stopped with all the drama that was there. At the beginning, I was like, yeah, everybody makes mistake. He said sorry for a lot of stuff, and you know. But the last thing that happened with Tati and James Charles, I'm not gonna go down this road. So if you want to know the story, just watch on YouTube. There is I'm sure a million videos talking about it, but seeing how he manipulates people just because he's jealous or because he doesn't like someone that is on top, or you know, that kind of thing, it's really not my journey. I don't understand this type of jealousy where you are trying to put someone down because he is higher, he appears higher than you because he has more success. I just don't get it. So that was a no-no for me. I don't want to buy anything from him because he has a brand, the Jeffree Star Cosmetic. So I was like, yeah, no, that's just yeah. So I was like, no, that's not for me. So here are the two brands that I'm saying I'm not buying anything from them. Do you have any brands that you do not support? Let me know down below. I will be very interesting to know which brands you just don't support. So yeah, it was everything for me. I hope that you enjoyed, that you learned some stuff. Let me know down below, yeah, the brand that you really like, the one that you were disappointed, the one that you were like saying no, no, no. Put a like on this video if you did like it. Share it with a friend who loves makeup as well. Oh yeah, baby. And I see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye bye.